ياسر عرفات.
Arafat was convinced that we had to evacuate Beirut,
ولكنه كان حريصا في نفس الوقت أن لا يسجل
but he was careful to avoid being the one who ordered Palestinian forces to leave Lebanon.
من لبنان. كان يريد أن يكون القرار جماعيا ويساهم به.
He wanted a collective decision by all the faction leaders.
The price of further defiance was clear.
فكان القرار الصعب.
So we took a hard decision. I can say today that everybody accepted it. All of the leaders of the Palestinian Revolution said yes.
نعم.
In the last days of August 1982, thousands of Palestinian fighters were forced to evacuate Beirut.
Nearly 15,000 men expelled from Beirut. This was unprecedented. An entire terrorist organization expelled from a capital.
Then, in a massive explosion at his party headquarters, Bashir Gemayel, Lebanon's president-elect and Israel's ally, was assassinated. The Israeli defense minister became convinced that Palestinian fighters were still operating in Beirut.
They left behind at least 2,000 armed men. It was clear that once the city was united, it would be necessary to take action against them.
Christian militiamen sought vengeance for the death of Gemayel. While Israeli troops stood by, providing light from flares, the phalangists entered the Palestinian camps of Sabra and Shatila. There were no PLO fighters there. They found only old men, women, and children, and slaughtered them.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am not here to explain this horrible tragedy. It belongs to a world of dark motives, not our world. Only those who carried it out can be blamed for this massacre. I hope they will be punished.
You are an enemy of the people. You are worse than evil.
In the largest demonstration in Israel's history, 400,000 people protested Israel's role in the massacre.
It is true that we lost our base in Beirut, but they lost the war.
Once again, through a combined effort of Arabs and Israelis, the PLO had been driven out of an Arab country. Yasser Arafat, the great escaper, was on his way to yet another base, this time in Tunis, 2,000 miles away.
This program is a production of WGBH, which is solely responsible for its content. Funding for the 50 Years' War, Israel and the Arabs, was provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and PBS viewers like you.
This is History's Best on PBS.